You ready to get down? What's up, folks? It is Friday, May. We're into May finally, folks. May 3rd, 2019. I'm back for another episode of G-Funk's Rant. A couple stuff I want to talk about today. Okay, warnings right now. I'm going to talk about the Avengers. So if you haven't seen it, I would suggest not watching this because I'm going to talk to the Avengers about it right now. The Avengers was awesome. I saw it Sunday night with my dad. It was really good. The final scene was just a fucking fan. It was awesome. Like, I got chills when Cap fucking all of a sudden looks like he's dead. Like, looks like he's done, and he's getting up slow and turns around to face Thanos, and freaking all of a sudden he hears Cap, and he's like, hears in his ears, like, what the fuck? And he turns, says, on your left, and all the fucking portals start opening up, and everyone starts coming out. Best scene by far in the cinematic universe, where they all came out: Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, the Wasp, Black Panther and his army. It was freaking awesome. I got chills. I got chills watching it. It was really cool. Tony Stark dying was really sad. Like, to me, it was probably the saddest. Besides Black Widow dying, was completely took me off. Like, had no idea it was going to happen. So that was definitely shocking to me. But Tony Stark dying was probably the saddest moment in Marvel history. So, but and then the way Cap had his ending, goes back in time, grows old with his wife, and that was kind of cool. And I think everyone's saying that kid at the end in the funeral, right before the Cap and the people on the deck, there was this one kid standing by himself. That's the kid from Iron Man 3, supposedly, when he's the mechanic and he helps the kid out. The kid helps him out. I think he turns into Iron Man. I think if they decide to go that route with Iron Man, if they started doing a different one, then I heard there might be an Iron Woman that his daughter may take over. They're going to fast forward 15 years into the future or 20 years in the future and have her be Iron Woman. But who knows? I have no idea. But it was a great movie. It didn't seem like it's 3 hours long, honestly. I thought it was really, really good. I thought Infinity War seemed longer to me, and even though it was a shorter movie, but it seemed longer. I don't know why. But it kind of started off a little slow, Endgame, like a lot of talking, not a lot of action that much. Here and there, little spots of stuff. But like I said, Thor being fat and drunk was hilarious, dude. I thought it was so funny. Where he's freaking with him and his guys from his planet are sitting in his house, and they're playing fucking Fortnite. And the kid's talking shit, and Thor comes in. I'm gonna come down there. He's like threatening this little kid playing Fortnite, dude. So funny. Drinking like a fish. I thought Chris Hemsworth played Thor good. Like the fact that Thor was all depressed because his planet's destroyed. He's trying to protect Earth now. All his friends are gone from the Avengers. So it was funny. I was kind of creeped out by Mark Ruffalo actually as the Hulk, like him, big, super big, but with his face on Hulk, kinda, and him talking was kind of weird but funny at the same time. A lot of good things about the Avengers, a lot of crazy things. But I thought it was awesome. I want to go see it again. It's just a matter of when and with who. But I know a couple people are seeing it twice. I only like to see it once. I don't have the luxury of going every other day if I could. Talk about the Yankees and the Mets real quick. The Yankees, they're staying afloat. They're like, they're a little, still over 500, so they're good. They're in second place. Tampa Bay is definitely pretty. We got to play. Now we have a stretch of games here at home. We got to play a lot of teams over 500. So we got to see where our team's at. We should be getting back hopefully Hicks and Stanton soon. Andahar supposedly this weekend we're gonna get him back, which is great. Hope we get LeMahieu back in the lineup. Tulowitzki had a setback. I'm pretty sure Jacoby Ellsbury's handing off the baton to Tulowitzki. The always hurt guys. So unless freaking Tulowitzki comes back and starts murdering the ball and starts hitting and playing like a maniac shortstop, fine. I won't fucking bash him. But for now, he's starting to fully slow into the Ellsbury fucking realm of me not liking you. So, anyways, the Mets won yesterday. Syndergaard pitched a shutout. I think 10 strikeouts, whatever. And my dog's that was weird. He never just jumps up like that and goes. But anyway, so he hit a home run for his own cause to help win because the Mets offense has been pretty bad. But so the Yankees has been all right. You know, they lost the last 2 games to Arizona. No big deal. CC got his 3,000th strikeout. Congratulations to CC. You know, so that's a big milestone. Yeah, Jay just mentioned that the whole team is, and they're still competitive. Yeah, that means our minor league system's really good. You know, so I'm happy that we're still competing. Granted, we get all these actually real stars back in the lineup. Hopefully we don't decline. Hopefully we actually keep everything, you know, and nice, win some more, win some more series, sweep some more series. But like I said, it's only the beginning of May, dude. We got a whole long way to go before even the All-Star break. So get some people back here and there. Hicks, Didi's supposed to be back sometime, maybe before the All-Star break or after the All-Star break. I don't care when he comes back. But Didi's a good leader. He's good in the clubhouse. He keeps everyone loose. We need Didi back, not only for his left-handed power and for him playing. That stuff's just a complaint. No, I'm not complaining, man. I'm just saying I'm not. The Yankees are playing well. I'm surprised. You know, the fact that they're still in second place with all these injuries that we've had, dude. I'm surprised. You know, I was expecting this to be worse. So right now, I'm just happy that we're above 500 in second place and we're getting guys back. It's just a matter of when everyone comes back at the same time. Is all there is to it. The Mets, they got to stay healthy. The pitching staff's pitching really well. It's just they're not getting any offense now. So I don't know. I got some emails, but actually, I want to talk about the WWE real quick. Nothing. What I don't like what they did with AJ. They did the shakeup a few weeks ago, whatever. But what they're doing too soon is Vince is rushing AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins match. Okay, to me, this could be a WrestleMania main event. This could be a big pay per view like a SummerSlam. Wait till SummerSlam. Wait till Survivor Series. Wait till Royal Rumble. Wait till Mania next year. You got to build it up more, okay? You're doing this short period of time for Money in the Bank? Like I know it's a decent pay-per-view and all, but still, like, no one really cares. You know, the only people, you know, I don't like the participants in the Money in the Bank on both sides. The women's is okay. I'm not too thrilled about the men's. Hold on. I'm looking it up right here. Oops. Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. Okay, here we go. Money in the Bank 2019 participants. Here we go. Here he is. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. My allergy's been so bad. Have you seen Dark Side of the Ring on Viceland? No, Lawrence, I haven't. It's on Netflix. I'll check it out. Let's see. Matches. Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Okay, here we go. Men's. We got Andrade, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, who's not defending the Intercontinental Championship, surprising, Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin, Ali, and Randy Orton. To me, I think Drew McIntyre deserves a title shot. So what they should have done is put AJ in the freaking ladder match. I think that would have been a lot better instead of having Randy Orton in there. Like, it's really Randy Orton. I think he's won like twice. I think he's won Money in the Bank. Once, twice, I don't know. But I'm sick of him. Like, does he really need to be in this? Like, there's like tons of other guys who can put in this match. So I'm kind of upset with that. I'm kind of surprised Finn's not defending any kind of championship as much as I like to, want to see him in the match. Like, if he was the Intercontinental champion, I'd be like, all right, cool. But, this is, he should be defending it, not being in the ladder match. So that I'm kind of surprised about. Baron Corbin, so done with him. Braun's getting buried, the poor guy. He won last year, so he's not winning this year. Ali just came back from an injury. Who knows? Ricochet's been pretty popular. And Andrade's been getting some momentum, but I think Drew McIntyre's going to win the men's Money in the Bank. Just because of he deserves the push, and Vince likes big guys, and he's not going to give Braun another shot at it. So I'm picking Drew McIntyre to win Money in the Bank. But I want to see Ricochet win. Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. You got Ember Moon. You got Mandy Rose. Dana Brooke, I was kind of surprised about. Alexa Bliss is in the women's. She won last year. Bayley, Natalia, Naomi, and Carmella. Okay. There should be two things here. I love Becky Lynch, but the fact she had to defend both belts on Money in the Bank is stupid. She has to defend against Lacey, the Raw Championship, and Charlotte for the SmackDown Championship. Guess what? I'm done with the Becky Charlotte thing. Okay, enough. We just had him wrestle at WrestleMania. Like, Charlotte is becoming like more of the male version of Roman Reigns, the female Roman Reigns, because they're over, like they're just pushing too much of her on you. Like you have to let up. Like she's only been here for 4 years. She's won like 8 titles already, 9 titles. Like she's gonna surpass that. And at this pace, she's gonna have like 30 by the time she retires. So as much as I love Becky's champion, but she's got to be one champion. She's either SmackDown or she's Raw. I think she's going to probably lose to Lacey Evans because Vince loves Lacey Evans, and I don't think she'll be the Raw Women's Champion. I think I could be wrong, or she could lose to Charlotte. Do I want to see her lose to Charlotte? No, I don't care. But Becky, as much as I want to see Becky retain both, she's probably losing one of them. If she holds on to both, I'll be stunned. But I think she drops to Raw and retains against Charlotte, or vice versa. Who knows? Miz vs. Shane steel cage match. This I'm kind of happy about. Because the match at WrestleMania was kind of stupid, the ending the way it was, and how Shane won. So this match I have no interest in whatsoever. Elias vs. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is going to destroy him in like 30 seconds. It's going to be a squash match. I'm telling you that right now. Elias is going to get Superman punched, speared, match over. AJ versus Seth. These are both my favorite guys right now. I love AJ. I love Seth. I love Seth longer. But I've liked AJ. I've watched all AJ's old stuff in the Indies and Japan and stuff. So I'm like kind of on the fence on who I like more. I don't think AJ wins. I think Seth retains. But who knows? Something could happen, or it could end in a disqualification. I don't know. What's the other match? Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship. I heard some things. I heard that at the Saudi Arabia event that Goldberg's coming back, Brock's coming back, and Taker's coming back. And I heard that Goldberg is going to fight Kofi Kingston at Saudi Arabia and beat him for the championship. And then it's going to set up Brock versus Goldberg at SummerSlam again. Do I want to see that? Hells to the no. You should blow your nose. You seem congested, and you keep rubbing it, spreading mucus and germs. You just won. Lesnar will come and destroy both Rollins and AJ, unfortunately. You might be right, Jay. Yeah, dude, my allergies are bad. I can only blow my nose so many times before it gets annoying. Excuse me. But like I said, that's my Money in the Bank predictions, even though it's so far away. But unless something happens big between now and then, but otherwise, besides the Seth AJ match and the women's Money in the Bank, I really want to see the men's. I want to see the men's Money in the Bank, but I want to see Ricochet win. But he's not. It's most likely going to be, I think, Drew McIntyre. What's up? Shout out to Chris Kidd. Chris, big question, man. Did you like the Avengers? I talked about it earlier, so I don't know if you saw it already. So if you didn't see it yet, don't watch the beginning of the show. I'm gonna do some emails right now. I only got a few, not many. Hold on a second. Let me get into my emails. I'll be taking some. Excuse me. I'll be taking some calls at the end of the show. Renee Moore says, "I really love your show, and I think you're just so cute and funny." Why, thank you. They say if a man can make a girl laugh, he can make her do anything. I wish. However, have you ever used your humor to charm a girl that was clearly out of your league? What did you do? How did it go? It went. I said, my wife and a couple girls here and there. Being funny, but it helps. Like at the time, I'm better looking when I was younger, so it actually helped more than I am if it would happen to me now because I'm old. I got gray and a beard here, and losing hair. So, but thanks for the email, Renee. Keep watching. Ian writes, first of all, I'm sorry to hear you lost your job at Pep Boys. I was really looking forward and excited the fact that we will be working at the same company. Well, unfortunately, it's not happening. I was even hoping to see you at work functions where they invite all the management, but it sounds like it won't happen. I'll start my job on Monday. I'm dedicated to making this my future career. Maybe once I get in upper management, we can discuss bringing you back if that's something you're interested in. Well, you're down there, man. I'm up here, so unless you move up here and become the manager, then hire me back. You were so good to me during my struggles. That's the least I can do to repay you. Nope, man. I wish you lived up here, man. You could probably get my job back. So I thought, Gail called me. She must be able to smell the money coming. And once I start my career with Pep Boys, my only guess is she found out from my Instagram account where I posted my offer letter. I start a $38,000 a year annually and get 10% raise in 6 months. 6 months. I also won't have the aggravation of dealing with restaurant customers that are upset about cold chicken nuggets and soggy corn on the cob, like I experienced routinely at the Golden Corral. This is a perfect example of when one door closes and a better one opens. I always get so reminiscent of high school days when I talk to you. I remember you were really good friends with TJ Marconi. He was really cool, but really not my social circle. I wish I was popular back then. I bet nobody knew the success I would become. You were always a funny guy. When did you realize the path you would take in life would be the entertainment field? Dude, it isn't. I'm just doing this for... I need subscribers to make any money, man. So the more subscribers I could get on my YouTube channel and views, I'm going to make money. But no one's subscribing to the channel. So I got followers on Twitter. I got tons of followers on here. It's just a matter of getting people to subscribe to the channel and view all my videos. I have a lot of videos, man. There's some that haven't even been viewed ever. So guys, subscribe to my channel, please. I'm trying to find another job, but for now, this could make me some money. And I'd like to do this regularly for a job, but like I said, no one's called or anything about it. I've sent in videos, I've sent in resumes, video resumes and stuff to people, but no one's called. So if you really want to help me make some money so I make the show better, I need subscribers so I can get more money to bring into the show. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, G Funk Rants. If the day comes and I'm confident it will, that you are leading a lister in the entertainment field, how would you change your life? Get out of this apartment, dude. Get a nice house, get a yard for my daughter, my dog. Like I'm not an apartment guy, but I'm not a house guy. Like, I can fix some things here and there. I'm not super handy like my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law is my father, but I can fix electronical stuff and around the house. I can put up stuff. I can fix hinges and little stuff. But I'm not gonna redo a whole freaking kitchen like my brother-in-law would do. He'd be like, hey, I got this stuff and I'm going to tear this down, and he'll do it in whatever. That would take me forever, number one, and I would need everyone and their grandmother to help me, because if I did it by myself, it would never get done. What would you be like if you were not able to go to the supermarket without the paparazzi taking photos of fans requesting your autographs? I mean, I was actually rich and famous, and I want to be, and I'd actually be on a regular TV channel or some other podcasts where people will be watching me all the time, where I could do this actually for a living. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen yet. What kind of preparation do you do before you go live with your show? I find it difficult to speak for 30 minutes, but you make it look so easy. I just go through topics in my head and just write them down, and that's it. And I go by that. And I'll write some other notes if I'm like, oh, I'll talk about this in particular, whatever. But it all depends what's going on that week. I just go by what's going on in sports, entertainment, media. And back in high school, who were the top 5 hottest girls? If you don't go with Kelly M, but she was so kind and sweet. Have a great weekend and wish me luck with my new career as manager of Pep Boys. The sky's the limit, Ian. Congrats, Ian. And like I said, if they transfer up here, you can get my job back. Anyways, Ward writes, hi Jerry, I sent this email to you from the shores of Chalut River in northwestern Mongolia. Ward, the world traveler. I'm here for only 8 more days, and I must confess my heart belongs to this country and the people of this country. I credit Mongolia with allowing me to find myself, and more importantly, get in touch with true being that I am. Not even the physical level, but more of a spiritual, holistic level. Do I realize why I was put on this planet, Jerry? Among my experiences, I cultivated bean curds with local school children and fed them to starving orphans. Good for you, dude. I've been fulfilled and credit the writings of Billachu Honkiest for showing me where I need to be in life. I can go on, but instead I will contribute to your show. Here are some questions or comments for you to interact with. I speak to you about spiritual awakenings. Talk about some similar experiences you had in your life. My father and his friend were into Reiki. It's like where you sit there and they kind of do this thing where they close your eyes and they just do this, like with like some kind of ring things, like it goes ding, 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 and kind of does in your ear and stuff, and like kind of goes around your, and it does like from top to bottom. And it's kind of relaxing and very soothing. Last week I made the mission of engaging in intercourse with a local butcher and his niece. In my previous life I would have been ashamed and embarrassed, but I am now confident with who I am and what I am. Talk about an experience in your life that you once would have been ashamed of, but now you are no longer, because you are smarter, stronger, and wiser. I don't know, man. Really nothing, because I said I want this to be my job. If I get paid to do this, just even get any kind of money coming in from doing this, it'd be the best job in the world, because I'm not good at anything else. Like warehouse work I could do. I don't want to drive anymore. Like after my accident I had with FedEx, man, I really don't want to drive anymore. Like I'd rather just drive to my job and drive home and not worry about, granted you can get an accident that way too, but at least, when you're in different places and don't know certain roads and stuff. It's confusing, and like I said, my accident was definitely woke me up. That definitely like was like maybe you should be doing this anymore. Maybe you should do something safer, where you're just going to do your job and coming home, not driving constantly. Because I don't like to drive. I hate to drive. Period. I'm not if I have to go to the store, or whatever, that's fine. But if I have to go somewhere far, or like driving where vacation is different because I'm going with my family. That's fine. I don't give a shit. But when I have to go far to do something for my job or for something I have to go run an errand or something, I hate to drive. While out there, I also got my first tattoo. If I send you a photo of it, can you display it on the air for all to see? When you look at your reflection, is it all you want to see? No, it isn't. I wish. Do you ever feel that you cannot believe in God that doesn't believe in you? Sometimes, man. Sometimes it's you just gotta have faith. You just gotta keep crossing your fingers and hoping something good's gonna come along. Because I'm waiting for it. You should come to Mongolia, Jerry. You will experience foods, cultures, and pleasures that you never dreamed possible. Excuse me. When I get back home, we should get together and talk about this and hopefully the reunion. I'm really hoping to see you there and doing your live broadcast. You are an amazing entertainer and extraordinary talent. And I think our whole class needs to know it if they don't already. Ward. Thanks, Ward. I appreciate your support. And Ian as well. And Renee, who sent the 3 emails in. I'm going to take phone calls, guys, now. 845-825-1227. 845-825-1227. Say your name and where you're calling from. Talk about whatever you want. Avengers. You want to talk about wrestling. You want to talk about sports. The crazy stuff's going on. Fucking guy starts shooting up kids at freaking school in North Carolina. 2 kids dead, 4 injured. Like, what's wrong with the world, people? Why are people just crazy? Like, I don't get it. Excuse me. I'm really sorry about today, folks. My allergies are bad. I took some medicine before, but G-Funk Rant, where are you calling from?
This is Mr. X. I'm calling from parts unknown.
Mr. X is back. What's up, brother? How's it going?
Hey, man. How are you? Good show today, Jared.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
So, a couple of quick topics I can go through if you don't mind.
Sure.
Upon my return. First of all, that Reiki thing you were talking about.
Yeah.
My wife's friend does that. It's all bullshit. I can't get behind that.
I'm sorry. I thought it felt cool. I thought it was like, I was super relaxed, dude. Like it was like going to get a massage, but not getting touched. Like it was so weird, but it felt cool.
That's not the kind of massage. Listen, the kind of massage I'm looking for is the kind of massage you get at Orchids of Asia. You know what I'm saying? 2 things. So in the world of wrestling, so I don't know if you're keeping up on AEW, but this shit is amazing. So Cody Rhodes did a promo promoting his upcoming match with his brother Dustin, who's been released as Goldust, as we know.
Yeah.
And it was next level shit, man. And this is what's going to captivate the audiences that are so frustrated with WWE to start watching their product. Because as a 42-year-old fan, which is what I am, I'm interested to see this match that I normally wouldn't have cared about. And it's all about the promotion and treating it as a sport and giving it more respect than Vince ever does. Did you see it?
Yeah, it was definitely, like I said, I'm not a big Cody Rhodes fan. I liked him when he was in WWE. I wasn't too, I didn't think he was going to be anything special. Like he had some great matches. He won some championships, but I'm definitely interested in seeing what AEW is going to do. I really am. And if they get freaking, I heard things like with Dean Ambrose doing the whole Jon Moxley thing. Everyone's saying that's for WWE because he did it with supposedly did it with WWE. But then people saying he didn't do it with WWE, and that's going to be for AEW down the road. So I don't know. If Dean Ambrose goes to AEW,
next topic, I didn't know what your thoughts are on that. Where do you think he's going to land? Do you think this all in an elaborate war by WWE? Let him go for the summer and then bring him back as Jon Moxley when they get this Fox deal with SmackDown starting in September?
I think so, but I could be wrong because I heard that AEW offered Ambrose a ridiculously good contract. So if he takes it, I wouldn't be surprised. If he doesn't, this is just a setup for coming back with WWE in a few months. So be it. Like I like Dean Ambrose; he's one of my favorites. The fact that he's leaving definitely upsets me. I think he's one of the most entertaining guys they've got on the roster. So, but I guess with they bring up so much NXT talent now, he's kind of getting overshadowed. So, especially when he doesn't have a belt, and he's had every fucking belt already anyway. So but I think that I think AEW is really with the roster that I've seen looks like it could compete with WWE. At first, maybe not. Depends unless WWE steps up their game because their shows have been really bad lately, dude. Raw last week after the holiday got one of the lowest ratings ever it's had after a holiday ever. And that's not good. And I'll tell you, Vince right now, everyone loves Vince, okay? He's the godfather of this fucking business. But guess what? He's got to step down. He's getting too old. He doesn't know what the fans want anymore. He's completely lost track with what fans want now. And if he wants to try to go back to the Attitude Era, that might not work just because you don't have the right guys to do that with. Some guys you can pull it off with, but some guys can't. So, I don't know, man. I'm really...
I think it comes down to writing. I don't think the writing's there.
That too.
Insulting at times. I really do. You have all this talent under the roof. You got such a roster, and just the way they're being wasted is just... It's blasphemy. It really is.
The matches have been great. The writing's just been terrible.
You look at NXT, and it's hard to fathom it's even the same company.
Yeah, NXT is ridiculous. Like if they what they should have done to make it more interesting is have NXT invade the WWE roster, like the main roster. I think that would be kind of like the WCW thing all over again, but within your company, which would make more of a war and more intriguing, I think. But
I like keeping it separate, but they need to shake something up. Last thing, because I got to run out. I'm at work. What do you make of this Luke Harper thing?
The what?
The Luke Harper. You know the story that?
Oh yeah. That supposedly Vince resigned him even though he wanted to be released.
He wouldn't release him.
Yeah, he wouldn't release him.
He had to tie to his contract, but they're just going to totally kill this guy's career now. And supposedly Vince soured on him when he couldn't do his southern accent, which is just outrageous. The guy's great.
I think he's a great worker, dude. I think his character's been kind of lost with all the Bray Wyatt shit back in the day, and with him and Rowan and the he's a great. I think he's a great in-ring performer. His character, he's very good with his characters. But I think he's a big guy. He's like this, with I would have him have a feud with freaking Lars Sullivan, just to break Lars Sullivan in, So, I don't know. I think it's I think it's not fair to put to him because he could probably go to AEW and fucking really do good over there or wherever.
It seems like they have an unlimited resource too. The billionaire's son, and I used to talk about if I ever get Powerball, it'd really be my dream job to start this promotion and build in my vision. And, and that's exactly what this guy's doing. And supposedly, the guy that's doing it is a longtime fan. He was a subscriber to the Wrestling Observer for the last 25 years. So I'm hoping it really appeals to the demographic, people like you and myself that are just so frustrated with today's product. But I do need to run. Thank you for having me,
Mr. X. Always a pleasure calling anytime. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the trivia challenge.
Jimmy Fabrizio's live right now. Jimmy, do you accept Mr. X's challenge? So I want to put this together and have the greatest wrestling trivia contest of all time. And I will be your host because I don't know shit.
I got
All right, brother. Take it easy. We'll see you soon. Thanks, Mr. X, for joining us. For Jimmy Fabrizio watching, Mr. X has challenged you. And we will do a special show. And I will figure out how I'm going to do it. Mr. X versus Jimmy Fabrizio, a.k.a. Breezy, and a WWE Trivia Challenge. Will it happen? Will Fabrizio accept the challenge? Wait and see. Folks, I'm taking a couple more calls. 845-825-1227. Okay, here we go. Hi, G-Funk's Rants. Your name, where you calling from?
Hi, Jerry. It's Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know if I want to... Like I said, let me just fix my settings here so maybe I can get everyone a little bit louder. Okay, go ahead.
So my nephew Marty's watching with me.
Oh, cool. Hi, Marty. How you doing?
We wanted to ask you top 3 Yankees of all time.
Ooh, that's a good question. Of all time, well, if you go back history-wise, if you're talking about the ones that I've seen, or you're talking about of all time?
In your opinion.
In my time? For me, it's been Mattingly, Mariano, and Jeter. 3 of the greats, at least that I've seen. But of all time, you got to put Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, and probably Jeter, I think, if you did all time. But my generation, those are 3 my greats in my generation.
I like your list. I just feel that Mattingly is overrated. He was a good player on not so good teams.
Yeah, like I said, the 94 year, where they had the strike shortened season, they were playing really well that year. And and Mattingly, when he was 95, he was in the playoffs. He had such a great playoff series, but they lost to Seattle. I think Don Mattingly, if they would have had the right team that year, they might have went to the World Series and he would have got his ring and probably wouldn't have been in the Hall of Fame, because that's the one thing that eluded him was a World Series victory, I think, because he won Gold Gloves, he won an MVP, he did it all,
That 95 Mariners team was unbelievable, though.
Yeah, they were good. They were really good. And Ken Griffey Jr., you had Randy Johnson and
A-Rod.
A-Rod. You had everybody, dude. That team was very good.
Edgar Martinez is
Oh yeah, Mr. Edgar Martinez killed the Yankees. Oh my God, I couldn't wait for that guy to retire.
I'm really happy that we have another New York sports guy like you, and we love the show.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Who do you think A-Rod's hottest girlfriend was?
Dude, he's marrying her. J-Lo, dude. She's 50 years old. She's still smoking hot. I had this argument with my father the other day. He's like, oh, she's 50 years old. Dad, have you seen J-Lo lately, okay? It's not like she looks like she's 50 and like weighs 400 pounds and is like saggy boobs. She's still smoking hot from like when she was like 20. She hasn't changed. She's still ridiculous. Like, I argue with my father. I'm like, Dad, do you need to get your glasses checked? I'm like, she's still hot. I don't care how old she is. Unless she was like 80, you know, like if she was 80, like then, like that's different. She's barely like 5-6 years old. She's like 4 years, or it's like 6-7 years older than A-Rod. A-Rod's 43, 44. He's like around my age. But it's Jennifer Lopez. It's not like he's like dating some schmo lady off the street.
That's so funny. I think two thoughts. I think that Kate Hudson was very pretty. I think that your father might be a homosexual.
No, I think he just like he has a certain kind he likes. He's like he's not into the Spanish ladies. He's more of a he's always liked you know who he loves? Who I was kind of surprised. He liked Katy Perry. And he also liked, who was the other person? He likes Lady Gaga too. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I like her too.
And anyways.
Your father's not a homosexual. He's racist instead. Okay, have a nice week. Thank you.
Take it easy, Paul. Marty, thanks for joining. Take it easy, guys. Guys, I'll take one more call before I go. 845-825-1227. 845-825-1227. A lot of good stuff to talk about. Yeah, A-Rod's, marrying J-Lo. Like they're like the perfect couple, bro. You can't like get any more perfect than them. Besides, everyone's like, oh, Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't even think they go together, Jay-Z and Beyonce. If you're asking me, I think she could do better. Besides him being super rich, Jay-Z's a decent looking guy. I'm not saying he's freaking, he's the best looking dude out there. He's definitely okay, but being helps. And Beyonce is still smoking hot too. So I don't know. These celebrities, they meet, they fall in love. Some of them stay together for a long time. Some of them get divorced after a short period of time. Folks, take one more call. 845-825-1227. I'm gonna do one more call before I go. I said we'll go see Avengers again this weekend, maybe, if not next week. Depends on if I can find someone to go with, because everyone I pretty much know has seen it already. It doesn't matter if they want to go see it again. So, like I said, I saw it with my dad, so I'd like to go see it with my friend Scott, maybe, or Breezy, or my friend Larry, or whoever. But like I said, I want to definitely see it again. It was really good, and I don't know. They said supposedly Brie Larson signed a 7-year deal with Marvel. Chris Hemsworth is signed on still with Marvel. He's going to be supposedly in the Guardians of the Galaxy in the next movie, which is good. Should be interesting. And they're still waiting to hear who Batman's going to be. DC's going to announce who the new Batman's going to be, and because Ben Affleck's done, so as a Batman movie comes out next year, I think. The Batman, they're calling it The Batman. Then you got Wonder Woman coming out. I haven't seen Shazam yet. I kind of do, and I kind of don't want to see it. So, guys, I got time for one more call. 845-825-1227. Yankees are playing home tonight against Minnesota. We'll hopefully Paxton. Big Maples on the mound. He's got a funny nickname, but I like it. So hopefully he can, and I don't know who's coming back. If anyone's coming, Andujar's coming back or not tonight, we can definitely use some bats back in the lineup, defensively well. When I call, keep getting a busy signal. That means everyone's trying to call at the same time, man, because I only have one line. So let me see something. Let me refresh my shit here. 845-825-1227. Hopefully you're not dialing the wrong number there, buddy. But no one's calling. How long am I calling? Everyone's trying to call at the same time. I guess that's why it's busy. Because I'm getting no ring, nothing's popping up here on my phone. I wish I had more than one phone line. That's what I'm talking about. Folks, you guys subscribe to my channel. Because if I get more views, more subscribers, I can make money. And if I get money, I can actually put into the show more, where I can actually have more than one phone line, so I can take more phone calls. If only having one phone kind of sucks. So 845-825-1227. No one's getting through, so I take it everyone's trying to call at once. Anyone want to ask me some questions on here? I think would be cool. Anyone's live, Jimmy's watching, anyone want to ask me some questions? Oh, here we go. One more call. G-Funk Shrants, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I think would be cool. Anyone's live, Jimmy's watching, anyone want to ask me some questions? Oh, here we go. One more call.
Hello?
G-Funk Shrants, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello? I can't hear you, man. You gotta...
Hello?
Hello? I can't hear. I don't know what happened, man. I could hear myself. I don't know if you had your thing on or whatever, but I could hear you. But I gotta go. The dog needs to go out. Folks, I'll be back next week, next Friday. So until then, I gotta go. I'll see you when I see you.
Get down.